Whoa, what a beautiful creature. Hey, welcome back guys! Today we are testing out my pony. Hope you guys are excited. This is very rare. It's a unicorn that it's hardly anybody caught, let alone ride one. And I just did, and I'm going to use it on the lead with 5 different teams. And guys, this pony can spam attacks very quickly, and it has the element of surprise because most people don't know what moveset it has. So I'm very excited to test it. Without further ado guys, let's get started with Kanto Cup. Alright guys, so I'm reeling my pink pony into that, what is it again? It's a Graftar? Graftar, am I saying it right? Alolan, with that? Anyways, so Play Rough. Play Rough actually hits pretty good on this pony. Watch this guys. That was neutral damage only, right? Anyways, so that was perfect, and now we can get the body slam. We definitely get a shield. It can slam, sort of spam body slam so quick. It's pretty amazing, but the only downside of this pony that it's super glassy, so that I don't like. You will see that I get so close winning a few matches, and it comes down that it can barely tank a single icy wing. So, I mean, it can tank one, but it's also chunking away. You will see, you will see. Let's just keep going. And now I should have swapped out instantly, but I'm so low on health, I wanted to just do some little chip damage. But again, I should have swapped out before I throw that, because that was a useless throw into that Alolan Rapidash. And then now we throw a Sludge Bomb in hopes that he's not gonna shield this, but he's gonna shield this, I think. That's the right move here. Yep. Dugong is really good, guys. So Dugong, if you used one for Baby Cup, now is the time to bring it up to the Kanto Cup, because Dugong is actually really good in this cup. It will do very well. So Alolan Marowak is another meta. So Alolan Marowak is a must-have. And I have one, and anytime when I use Alolan Marowak, it's just amazing. First of all, it's one of my favorite Pokemons. It's the GOAT for a reason. It can tank a Water Pulse, which was actually a lot, but now I have double Shadow Bone back to back. And if you don't have a Shadow Bone, make sure to find somebody that has a Shadow Bone. Alright, we are coming down to it, and I wanted to farm it down and save my energy for his AWAC, because our Unicorn is useless against the Alolan Marowak, as you can see. But here's the thing, now it has enough shield damage that one Shadow Bone will take it out. So this is perfect. So now we come in and throw that Shadow Bone right into its face, and that will be enough now. Yeah, perfect, it's gone. And then now he comes up with a Dugong, and unfortunately this is fine, because it's gonna, I think we're gonna have a little health left, right? Yep, and it's a tie. It's a tie! Oh man. What a game! That was great. And as you can see, this is to one of my friends who is in a PvP community in the Tampa Bay area. He's an amazing battler in Silp Arena, and I asked him to do a few battles with me, and these matches were very sweaty, guys. So now I start out with Hunter. Hunter is another one that you might want to consider for Kanto Cup. I have a shiny one, I'm probably going to bring it up because I just love Hunter and Gengar. They're my favorite Pokemon. And because I think lots of people are going to use Hunter or Gengar, I'm gonna bring my high attack one just for the CMP ties and just for chunking away damage. So I'm gonna bring my 15 attack actual Hunter. That's what I'm thinking. And then we'll see how it goes, but I wanna win the CMP ties is what I want. But well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but when I learned the simulations, a CMP doesn't matter as much, but you can chunk it down quicker with a higher attack. Anyways, so now Shadow Bone. This is perfect for us, but I think he will shield this, unfortunately. Is he going to shield this? Is he going to shield this? Hypno, guys. Hypno is going to be... I think Hypno is number 1, isn't it? Or something like that. Maybe I could be wrong. Hypno might not be number 1, but Hypno definitely is up there for Kanto Cup. And Hypno is super tanky, and it can hit so hard as well. So you definitely want to have a Hypno, and I think with Shadow Bone... I mean, a Shadow Ball, because you are going to see Alolan Marowaks everywhere. And then now we bring back the pink pony. But unfortunately, I'm gonna shield here because, like I told you, it's very, very, very squishy, and I think that would have hurt us a lot. And I'm farming up extra energy. We have double body slam back to back, so we should be, if he shields this, we should be able to throw it. Let's see. It doesn't shield. Okay, perfect. And then now he comes in with his Hypno. I mean, and we can throw the Play Rough. And I was hoping this Play Rough would be enough, but Hypno is just so tanky, guys. Watch this. Yeah, it's not enough. I was like, oh crap. And then the Body Slam won't be enough either from this range. So I'm shielding here, but what I need to do here is get to another player off. But I'm just gonna throw the Body Slam, hoping that is enough, because I'm like, alright, Body Slam should be enough. And it's not. But it does pretty good chunk, but it's not enough. I would have been able to get to a player off. Now I know that for future references. So I could have done double player off before he gets another Fire Punch. But I don't know if you win the CMP type. You might win the CMP type. I have to look it up because it would have been CMP. So that's good to know, because double player off is the way to go for Hypno. It charges energy very quickly. All right, so this is not a great lead, especially with Shadow Bone now, because Shadow Bone generates so quicker than Rock Slide. So we're just gonna throw a Crush Chop. He shields, perfect. And then the second one, I should have thrown another Crush Chop, but I didn't want to risk it. He wouldn't double shield his Alolan Marowak, but he has to double shield his Alolan Marowak because he knows that I have my Point Rapidash, right? Rapidash, my pink pony, and Alolan Marowak destroys that pink pony. So he has no. So I should have known. I should have just double thrown Crush Chop, and then save my and then double shield and then throw the Rock Slide, because now we're kind of screwed and we swap out at the same time. But this is not bad. So we bring in my pony again. Throw a player off, which will almost one-shots this Graveler, so this is perfect for us. Pink Pony, look at that damage, it's just so beautiful. And the pony is just so great, and we are able to beat it to the Body Slam. Player off and Body Slam, we beat it to 2 freaking moves, guys. We CMP tied and we won the CMP tie there for sure. And then, alright, so now, let's see what he brings in. He's probably gonna bring in his AWAC, yep, there we go. And there's not much you can do. I'm hoping to get to the player off, because that will still do lots of damage. Let's see how much the player off do, even though it's resisted. The pony will hurt it. Let me see. Ah, so close, so close. So close. Well, good news, we have a Crush Chop, so you just need to come in and throw it. Yep, there we go, perfect. And that will take care of that AWAC. Oh yeah, Machamp, guys, is another one, because normal types will be really good in this meta, so you definitely want to bring a fighter. Or for example, my Jinx. I think I'm gonna bring Jinx for Spice, because it has Focus Blast, and it's kind of tanky. Watch this. It can actually tank multiple Ice Winds, like 3 of them, even though it's Psychic type, well, / Ice. So I guess that's why, because it's resisted. But anyways, Focus Blast. Watch this Focus Blast. That feels good. That feels good. So Jinx is not bad, especially if we're gonna see lots of grass types, like Venusaur. Then Jinx is perfect. Another one that I want to try is the mouse. If I would have a chocolate mouse, like a shiny Raichu, Alolan Raichu, I would use it all the time, but unfortunately I don't have it, so that's why I don't use Raichu. If I would have a chocolate mouse, I would use it all the time. Anyways, so we have double Vulture. We should be able to win this matchup by throwing twice, but if he double shields, then we're not gonna win this matchup, and he double shields, I think, isn't he? Let's see. Yep, he double shields. He needs to, because he's and by coming with a Wigglytuff, which we can tank, so this was a perfect sack swap. This is really good for us. Perfect. And then now we can just farm it down. Oh, he swaps out into AWAC. He brought AWAC every time. That AWAC, but do you need to? Because Alolan Marowak, if you want to win, you need one. Or you need to have a counter for Alolan Marowak, and on my team right here, I don't have a counter for Alolan Marowak. So, because I was hoping he wouldn't bring it. But yeah, so Alolan Marowak is really good, and especially if you don't have an answer for that, which I don't on my team, then it's game over. I mean, we were able to chunk it down, and what I'm hoping for is that we can just get through one Volt Switch, right? Or whatever we call it. And I'm like, oh, come on, it doesn't let me go through. It's alright, we just shield, and then we're just gonna able to throw it through. What? It doesn't let me throw it again. Dude, this never happens to me. That never happens to me. 2 back-to-back without letting me throw is like so rare for me. It never worked out for me. Somehow they always let one fast move through, and it didn't. So if I know that it's not gonna go through, I would have brought in my Rapidash. And but unfortunately, I didn't know that. I was banking on just one fast move to go through, and it didn't. Oh, look at that! Look at it! Oh my god, it's not enough. And he's definitely, even with a Thunder Punch, I think it's. You look at this, yeah. Even a Thunder Punch takes us out. Do you see this? How close we are getting with the Rapidash? So we need to practice a little bit more to know the matchups more, but it can be really good because it almost one-shotted a Raichu, and it almost one-shot so many things. So we just have to be really, really careful with it because it's super squishy. There it goes again. Come on, man! And AWAC is just the GOAT, so he brings it all the time because that's probably one Pokemon you will need to use. It's the GOAT of Kanto. So you're gonna have to prepare for an Alolan Marowak. So good thing you guys watching this because Alolan Marowak will be everywhere. I shouldn't have shielded that, but I was hoping he's baiting, but he's not a beta. So we're gonna now throw a Shadow Ball to grab a shield. He's probably gonna shield this. Yep. And then now he has no shield. So I was like, all right, well, I have 2 shield advantage. He has 0. So we should be able to pull this one off, except we have nothing that can really take care of that AWAC with energy advantage. Our Rapidash is gone, and all we can do is get to a Rock Slide, but he has so much energy, there's nothing we can do. But it's just a Bone Club, so I'm not gonna shield here. But still, it's still a big chunk, and then we can get to a Rock Slide, which will take it out, but we are so low on energy by the time we get there. Do you guys see how good Alolan Rapidash is? That's literally my point. Alolan Rapidash is just so good. So you need to invest shields into your own Alolan Rapidash, which I didn't. I was calling him bait, but he didn't bait, and it didn't work out. Alright, so he has Dugong in the back, which is not good for us. We should have what we should have done, save the energy to the double cross chop and instantly swap into our pony, because our pony could have destroyed this Venusaur, but now this Venusaur has energy advantage. Oh, okay, we were able to farm it down, but if we instant swap, we should have been able to take that out with this pony, farm lots of energy, and have double player off for this seal. And then we would have won the match. But now we just need to get to a body slam. Oh, we have lots of health. Can we survive this? Come on, pony, can we please survive this? Okay, we survive it. And then we just need to get to a body slam. Wait, does he have a shield? Oh, no, he does have a shield, right? So this should be enough. Even though we're debuffed, this should be enough. What? And, oh my god, and he farms us down. Do you see? It's super squishy, but it has a big play. I think it will be really good because people are not gonna expect it. They don't know how to play against it, and it can hit pretty well. You just have to prepare a little bit better. So that was my first time using this pony, and I expected worst, or I should say no, I expected more, but I got a little bit less. But I think it's gonna be great. So guys, see you guys